Hello friends, it's Jakara here again with another video. Thanks for coming back to my channel, Jakara Kim Style, where we talk about everything style related. Now, if you hear me talking with a lisp, it's because I had to get Invisalign again. I've had it before. To do some corrections to my bite, so please excuse the lisping and the weird sound of my voice. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things, which is how to be polished and be out the door quick in like less than 30 minutes. Now, I know some people are really good planners and they're really, all ready in the morning. They don't have any problems, but me, I like to sleep in and I can't help myself. I'm always like in a rush in the morning, but once I leave the house, I feel like I'm polished. I have everything that I need and I look my best. So I'm just going to talk about 5 different ways in which you can, like, if you're like me, a last minute person, you can also look polished and out the door quickly. Anyway, the first tip I want to give you, now this is the obvious tip. Now, even though I'm a last minute person, there's certain things that I have prepared ahead of time. Now, I don't prepare my outfit for the day the night before. I like to see what the weather is going to be like, what my mood is like, if the sun is shining, all those good things. Those kind of determine what I wear. So, but I do have my clothes organized, as you saw in my other video. It does get a little messy in here, but I do try to organize my clothing and color coordinate them, have all the light colors together and all of the pants together, all the skirts together, and so on and so forth. That way, when I get up in the morning, I can just grab it's like almost like going into a department store or a boutique where you can just grab things and then you're done. Like, you don't have to sit there and be like, oh, where's my such and such? Where's my, oh, is that washed? Or, yeah. So I do try to have all of my clothes organized ahead of time before I am trying to decide what I'm going to wear. So that's tip number 1. Number 2, I have an everyday uniform. Now, in order to have an everyday uniform, you have to kind of know what your style is. My style is more like the preppy chic style. I typically go for more traditional things, but I like fun color. I like fun prints. But I also, I know what looks good on my body. So you're gonna want to have to figure out what your style is, what looks best on you, what you like most, what colors you like best. If you're not really sure, you could just stick to neutrals like blacks, whites, grays, and some creams. I love color, so I always try to incorporate a lot of color in my wardrobe. But I do have a uniform, and my uniform typically consists of a top of some sort, whether it's a blouse, a sweater, or a tank top, or whatever the case may be, a skirt, which is why I have so many darn skirts, a skirt, and then a blazer. I like to wear a blazer. I feel like it makes me look more sharp and polished, and it's just more professional looking to me, especially since I work in a very professional environment. So those are the basic 3 things that I like to wear as my everyday uniform. Now, I may switch it up. Some days I might just do a dress and a blazer and that's it. Or I might do a top, a pair of pants, and a blazer. But it usually consists of those combinations of those 3 things. And I feel like that's kind of my signature style. I am more prone to wear a skirt than a pair of pants because it's just more comfortable to me. But anyway, find out what is going to be your everyday uniform. Is it going to be a top with a pair of pants and a blazer, or is it going to be a dress with a pair of heels and a blazer, or is it going to be a t-shirt and jeans and some sneakers? Like, what is your everyday uniform? That way it's a no-brainer when you get up, right? You know you're gonna wear those 3 basic things together, and then, you know, you can decide what color combination you want to put them in, or you can just stick to neutrals, which obviously saves time. So comment below if you comment below how long it takes you to get ready for your day in the morning. Does it take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour? For me, it's 30 minutes tops. 30 minutes tops. And that's from the time I wake up to the time I leave, because like I said, I like to sleep in and I don't like to fuss about in the morning, and I like to just get going. So step number 3, or tip number 3, have a set routine. I have put up on my channel my morning routine, like I said in that video, and I'll link that in the cards above, or, you know, down in the description bar, so check that out if you haven't seen it. But it's my morning routine, and it's just the things I do every morning, just because it's easy, it works, it makes me feel good, and I feel like I can get done with my day. Some days I can take a little bit longer to do this routine, and on the days when I know I have to get out the door in 30 minutes, I might shorten the routine, but the sequence of events are typically the same. For me, I usually shower and bathe the night before so that I don't have to do that in the morning. That saves me time. When I get up, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, and I get dressed. And like I said, the dressing process is very easy for me. I just pull from my closet and bam, I'm done. And I'll go and do my hair, and then if I have time left over, I'll do some quick makeup, and then I'm out the door. I'm done. That's it. I may have to feed the dogs in the middle, you know, in the very beginning, but typically it's like 30 minutes. But have a routine that you like to do it every day. Just be consistent with it. You'll be almost on autopilot when you are doing it, and it will take no time to do. All right. Tip number 4. I want to say, just, you know, pay attention to the weather forecast. I like to look kind of like in advance. Now, the weather forecasts aren't always, reliable. They're not always reliable. But I live in Chicago, where we have all kinds of weather throughout the day. It could be snowing in the morning and raining in the afternoon and sunny in the evening, you know, towards the end of the day. Like, it's just crazy weather. But we are in winter, so obviously it's going to be snowing, it's going to be cold. I know I have to have a heavy coat. I know, you know, but, you know, is it going to rain today? I need to know. I need to know if my umbrella, I have to bring my umbrella with me. If not, then we can leave it behind. But I think for me, especially since I don't decide what I'm going to wear the night before, the weather really plays a huge factor into what I'm going to wear that day. And I know that in the winter months, in the cold days, if it's below 40, I'm going to wear this set of clothing. And if it's above 40, I'm going to wear this. If it's below 0, I'm going to wear this. So I kind of have in my mind what my wardrobe is going to be based on the options for my wardrobe are going to be based on the weather. I know that sounds kind of like, you know, not the most efficient tip, but it really does help me, because then I know, okay, if it's going to be 20 degrees outside, I'm gonna wear one of 3 different coats, right? And I'm gonna wear one of those 3 different coats. What colors are they? And what do they go with my everyday wardrobe? Do they go with my everyday wardrobe? If they do, great. If not, then I have to tweak something. But I have that in my head prior to, so that I'm not scrambling around at the last minute. You see what I'm saying? So again, tip number 4, pay attention to the weather forecast and or what the conditions are outside before you leave. And then number 5, I just said, have some pre-made outfits already done. If you have time, this is not the morning of, obviously, that you're going to be getting ready and leaving. But if you have some time, like on the weekend, on a Sunday night or a Sunday afternoon, and you want to see what outfits you can put together, I say put together a good 10 outfits. 10 outfits that you know are go-tos. They're always reliable. They always look nice. You always look great in them. They're weather appropriate, you know what I'm saying? And that way, and then I say take pictures of them. Now, my way of doing this is I take a picture every day for my Instagram. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, I'm going to leave the link below, but it's at Jakara KM Style, and I have pictures of all of my outfits on that page. Of course, I'm a fashion blogger, so I will post my outfit for the day every day typically. But the thing is, if I get stuck for an idea, I don't have to like sit here and wonder, oh my god, what am I gonna wear? I just go to my Instagram page and go, all right, yeah, I wore that, and okay, yep, that looks good, I'm gonna wear that today. And because I make sure all of my clothes are clean and hung up and put away and organized, I can just grab from my closet and put everything on quickly, and then I'm out the door. I would say that it never takes me more than 2 minutes to decide what I'm gonna wear in the morning, because all of these other things that I do ahead of time, or the routine that I have set up, and the uniform that I have established. If you get stuck if you see your collection of outfits and you're like, I don't really like any of these things, I think they're kind of boring, or I'm tired of wearing that same sweatshirt or that same sweater, or god, I wear those boots too much. Then if you just need a little inspiration, I say go to Instagram to your favorite fashion blogger. I do this all the time. I will go and look quickly at a few of my favorite fashion bloggers' pages. I mean, it doesn't take me more than a few minutes. Typically, I like Blair Edie. I love her page. So she inspires me so much. So I would just go quickly and see, what did Blair wear yesterday? And it's not so much that I copy it like piece by piece, but it just inspires me, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I could put those 2 colors together, or oh yeah, that looks really nice, that, you know, that type of coat with those pairs of those types of pants, or those shoes, and you know, it just gives me a lot of ideas, which is what fashion bloggers are supposed to do. They're supposed to inspire and show you different, you know, ways of styling things. Anyway, you guys, that is it. That is my video today. I hope it was helpful. Just to kind of recap what I just said. Number 1, prepare ahead of time. Have everything organized and clean, and everything where you can see it in your wardrobe ahead of time. Number 2, make sure you have a routine. I mean, everyday uniform is what I'm trying to say. And then number 3, have a set routine. Number 4, pay attention to the forecast and the weather, so that you can prepare ahead of time. And number 5, just take pictures of outfits that you have worn, so that you have a collection that you can draw from, and that way you can just, you know, copy the outfit you just wore maybe 3 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? So Anyway, again, if you haven't checked out my Instagram page, it's Jakara KM Style, and just going over there and see, maybe I can inspire you in the morning when you're rushing and trying to get out the house, for some ideas of what to wear. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I would love to have you back here for another video. If you go ahead and subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything, and hit the notification bell to know when I'm going to upload next. And I will see you next time. Take care.